Welcome to You Deserve to Know. Today we are reviewing the Tempo Studio. Look guys, ta-da! Raspberry.
Ooh, that's sour.
Run with a lot of force.
Wow, you're really getting in there.
I would not buy these again. I wanted to give you guys a full, honest first experience. So I have not even used this. I have not set up my profile yet because I truly want to let you guys know like what I think overall. So today we're gonna run through everything. I'm gonna show you what it comes with. I'm gonna tell you what the setup was like, the pricing, all of that. Then I'm going to do a workout. So I'm really excited about that, honestly. And then we'll check back in a couple days after I use it a couple times, and I will give you my final review and what I think. Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Who would it be great for? So get ready. This is how the machine came. It was in a huge box, so you don't have to set up the actual metal part. You don't have to put anything together. It is very heavy, so I would suggest that you have at least one other person with you to help, someone who is a little bit stronger so that you can move it where you want it to be and you know, obviously not break it. But it came on a freight truck, so be prepared for that as well. Kind of gets delivered like a big piece of furniture. The only like tough part I would say about setup was just unboxing all the weights and the bars and that kind of thing. But otherwise, you really just put it where you want it, plug it in, turn it on, set everything up, which I'll show you in a second. And that's pretty much it. So you have to put it on hard floor, which is why I chose my living space to put it in. I didn't want to put it upstairs, number one, because I didn't want to take it upstairs. But I also have carpet upstairs, so they suggest putting it on a hard floor. So just keep that in mind. Think about where you want to put it. I would definitely put it somewhere where it's like temperature controlled, because this is all electronic and I would hate for something to go wrong with the machine if it was too hot or too cold, whatever. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most difficult setup ever, I would give this maybe a 4 or a 5. It really wasn't too hard. You just need to have another person help you. The machine comes with this awesome roller. It's like a foam roller, but it's a little bit sturdier, honestly, so definitely not cheap or inexpensive. And then this super nice mat. It's like rubber, so it feels even sturdier than a regular yoga mat. And that is something that you use for the classes that are on the machine. And then when you open up this, you have this weight selection. So you have 4 10-pound weights, you have 4 5s, 4 2.5s, and 4 1.25 pound weights. The machine also comes with a standard barbell. It hooks onto the back of the machine so that it's out of the way. But it's at least 35, if not 45 pounds. I'll check on that and I'll put it up on the screen for you. And then there are 2, I'll just get these out. There are 2 dumbbells, so you can put plates on this. It comes with instructions on how to set it up. Comes with kind of like a start guide. It also has this armband, which you wear, and it's a heart rate monitor. And then it comes with clips, so there's 6 clips. So you could have your barbell ready to go and your 2 dumbbells ready to go with weight on it for your workout. I won't turn it on quite yet, but I did want to point out, you're going to see this lens right here, and it basically has 3D sensors to track your motion. It can count your reps, and it can critique your form. So that is pretty awesome. I've never seen that on a home workout machine. So it's almost like having a personal trainer. So we'll just see how it works in my workout. Let's talk about pricing, because I know that this is something that's important to me and definitely important to most of you. So the machine itself is $19.95, so about $2,000. which seems expensive, but it comes with a full gym, in my opinion, and you don't even have to use the classes, let's say. You get all of the weights built in, so if you wanted to even do your own little workout, you now have plates and dumbbells and a barbell. So the membership is $39 a month, so it works out to be like $470 a year, and they do expect that you'll do a 12-month commitment at first, and then you can decide from there. They do offer a financing option that's as low as around $55 a month if the cost concerns you. So I looked up the average cost of, let's say, a gym membership just across the nation, and it's about $60 on average per month. If you do class type workouts, it's around $30 to $40 a class. And then if you're looking at getting a personal trainer, I mean, you're looking at maybe as low as $60 per hour. But I've definitely seen personal trainers upwards of $100 to $125 per hour or session. So I did some math for you guys roughly to try to figure out how this compares to buying a gym membership or having a personal trainer. If you use the tempo for 4 times a week for 3 months and compare that to, let's say, a $65 per hour trainer, you would break even. So I'm pretty sure that most of us would probably use a machine like this 4 times a week for 3 months. And then after that, you really only have to use it about 10 to 12 times out of the entire year, and it's worth it. Right now, with quarantine going on, gyms closed, gyms opening and then closing again, just, concerns about coronavirus and being exposed to that at the gym, maybe having to wear a mask at the gym. I know that something like this definitely can start to make sense when you put it in your home and you have access to it, and kind of that personal trainer type and classes that motivate you. So for me, I'm pregnant and I am about like halfway through my pregnancy. So I'm starting to think about like, what are the first couple of months gonna look like for me? Will I be able to go to the gym? Probably not, especially that like the first couple of months, like I said. So this I'm really excited about for those times, because I can just like hop outside or hop to the other room and do a workout on this, kind of cater to how much time I have and how much energy I have. So that's why I am excited about it, but we'll see after I use it, see if I think it makes even more sense or not so much sense. Today is the day. I'm gonna do a workout, gonna sign into my profile. I'll show you how the setup looks, and then we'll do a workout. Finally, I'm so excited to try it. I have like an unlimited plan, so I can have every person in our household be a member or client on the screen. So I'm just gonna tap my name. This is all of my information, password, ask you for your birthday, your weight, your height, and then what is my goal. So just to preface this, I'm pregnant. I don't care about losing weight. That's not gonna happen right now. I'm just gonna go, it's either get lean, improve performance, or gain strength. I think that I'm gonna just go improve performance, because I think that'll be a mix of like getting your heart rate up, which is important for pregnancy, and then still like working on lifting and gaining strength. So ask you, what's your experience level with weight training? I have lots of experience, so I'm gonna put that in. There's little to no experience or some experience. So I think it would just cater to your level, which is nice for beginners. How many workouts do you plan on doing a week? Probably. So I go to the gym right now, and I'm probably gonna mix in a couple of these home workouts. So I'm just gonna go with 3, because that'll be like my max number.
What's up, team? It's Coach Melissa here for your first ever tempo video.
Cool.
Now, don't worry, we're not
This is maybe like a little intro video, so I'm gonna watch it.
Go over all the equipment that comes with your tempo, so you have no obstacles in the way of your first.
The little intro video was pretty helpful, especially for a beginner. But it starts you with an intro class. I kind of want to explore the other classes and just see what they offer, but you can like scroll up and just see what this workout entails. You can see how long it's going to take you, the music, it's a beginner difficulty, you can see the leaderboard. So all of that is really cool, and then it tells you what equipment you're going to use as well. So I'm going to go back, and I just want to see classes and see like how you can filter them. You can filter them by like length. So there's 10 minute, 20 minute, 30 minute plus, difficulty level. If you had a favorite trainer, you could choose a trainer. If you had a muscle group you wanted to work, you could highlight like all of them, or you could highlight just a couple that you're trying to work. Well, I'm just gonna click randomly on one, scroll up, and it has basically rounds. So this one's a 45-minute workout. It has round 1, round 2, round 3, and then tells you what equipment you need. So I'm gonna choose one that I feel like will be a good indication of like what this thing can do. Trying to find out if you can use Bluetooth headphones with this, just in case you're in like an area or like, let's say it's nap time for your kids, can you keep it quiet while you're working out and just listen on your headphones? So I'll find that out for you guys, but I'm gonna choose one. I'm gonna choose a 22-minute full body takeaways by Natalia. I don't know why I'm choosing this one. I just want to try like a full body one, get a good idea of like what this thing will have me do. But it looks like 3, 4 rounds, 5 rounds. Okay. Equipment, barbell. Okay, I'm gonna get set up. Pop music. It's gonna be great. We thought we could bypass the intro workout, but you cannot. You have to do it. So I will do that 25-minute full body tomorrow. I'll let you know how it goes. I'm gonna do this intro workout. It's gonna be great. Come on, Aubrie. I don't know, guys. Cooling down. My heart rate's still pretty high. Calories burned 250. Volume 3,025. So you can kind of use your volume as a gauge each time you work out, just to see how like difficult it was. Leaderboard rank, I was about halfway. I didn't make top 100. I hit view more. I don't want to do another intro class. We're not doing any more classes today. But as far as that workout goes, like obviously I'm sweating. My heart rate is high. We did a lot of like full body. Basically, they just give you a taste of what's to come in each class. And so we ended it with like a little HIIT burnout set. I just adjusted things based on my pregnant body, but most things I was able to do. They don't really give like substitutions as to like another variation of a movement. So I would say like scan through, see if you can do all the movements before you start the class. You can pause at any time, which is very nice. I did find out that you can set up your headphones so it can be silent if you're working out in a place where other people are at, or it's your kid's nap time, that kind of thing. I felt like it was challenging. It told me on my squats, my knees were over my toes a little bit, so that was helpful. I like really tried to correct that. So those little cues are very helpful. The rep counter was correct. And I felt
like competitive because you can see where you are on the leaderboard, even if there's somebody else like doing it at the same time. You just like want to beat, you know, the other person. You want to beat the rep count. So if it's 6 reps, you want to do like 8 or 10. So for me, I really like that. But I'm gonna do another workout tomorrow, probably one the next day, and then we'll get a final recap. I'll give you pros, cons, final review. Is it worth it?
It is final review time of the Tempo, and it has been about a week since I used it for the very first time, and that's when you guys saw me use it. So the question is, have I used it since then? And the answer is yes, absolutely. I have used it. I have loved it. I'm excited to keep using it and just exploring even more. So definitely watch for updates on my Instagram, because I'll let you know of anything that comes up along the way. But I wanted to go through a pros and cons list just to give you kind of the full view of who it might be a good idea for versus maybe not. Let's go over pros of the Tempo. I thought that the setup was fairly easy for how big and heavy the machine is. You just know where you want to put it, and that's where you're going to put it when you get it. And I like that it has different workouts for all skill levels and lets you pick the body parts that you want to work, the types of workouts, the type of music that you want to listen to, and the length of the workout that you want to do. Obviously, one thing that makes it really, really cool, it's not just leading you through a workout, is it's assessing your form and it's counting your reps through that 3D camera sensor. So, I mean, that's unlike anything else you're gonna get unless you have someone else there with you. I've been lifting for a really long time. I would consider myself like pretty advanced, and even I found it helpful. So right now, being pregnant, it was telling me that my knees were coming over my toes during my squats, just my air squats, and I use that just as a cue to, okay, keep my weight in my heels. So even for me, I thought my squats were like pretty good. It just helps to have those little cues. And the last pro that I wanted to go over is just how competitive it can feel, which that drives me for sure. Now, if you're not a competitive person, I get it. You don't have to tap into that at all. You don't have to pay attention to, you know, anybody else that's doing the workout, the leaderboard, anything like that. But I'm a former CrossFitter, and I feel like for me to either beat my own score or beat my last set of reps or work my way up the leaderboard and have that motivation from the trainer, it's just all encompassing, just a little bit more motivating than, let's say, watching a YouTube video where someone takes you through it. My next pro that I am so happy about is that you can hook up your headphones to it. So if, like, mine right now is in my living space and there's other people around pretty much all the time, so I can do a workout in silence. I mean, I'm heavy breathing, of course, but I can still do it and they don't have to listen to the trainer or the music. I can just be in my own world and zone. So just consider that as something that you might need if you have kids during nap time or you don't want to bug anybody else with your workout. One pro that I see is if you live like way out in the country or you can't make it to the gym, maybe your gym isn't open because of COVID, maybe you just enjoy working out at home but you feel like you need a personal trainer, like those things are pros. Personally, I have a hard time having motivation to just work out by myself and creating a workout by myself. But if I have someone else creating it, someone else pushing me and leading me through the workout, and I'm like competing with other people, that for me, working out at home just makes all the difference. Another pro would be that it combines cardio and strength. You could just do strength type workouts and lifting type workouts, but there are a lot that also offer cardio and getting your heart rate up. And I like the combination of both. So just keep that in mind. So the first con, of course, you're probably thinking about is the price and that it is an investment for you of your money. So just do the math on whether you think it'll be worth it for you in your life. Are you going to use it enough to make it worth it? For me, it is absolutely worth the investment when you compare it to personal trainer, gym membership, that kind of thing, and just the kind of the benefit of just staying home and being able to work out from home. So if you missed all the financial pieces that I talked about, go back to the beginning of the video and check those out. Keep in mind that the machine does come with equipment that you can use outside of the machine. So it comes with plates and barbells and dumbbells that you could use forever if for some reason you didn't end up using the machine. Another small con is just that you have to complete the intro workout before you work out. So if you're going to use the tempo for the very first time, just be prepared to let your machine run or do the intro workout for 25 minutes. I think that's how long that one is. Don't think that you can just go and do your own workout. And then if it's a new person hopping on, because you can have multiple profiles on your machine, just make sure that they know they'll also have to do the intro workout, which it keeps you safe. It lets you know how the machine works. So I get it, but it's just me. Another con, if you need heavier weight, like let's say you're a male and you need heavy weight, you're working out in your garage, not necessarily your house, because you're not gonna slam around some weights, you purchase that separately, so it is an additional cost. Another really minor con for me is just that the screen holds fingerprints, so I need to wipe it down with like a glasses cleaner often. So I don't use like a cleaner on it. It's a TV screen basically, but that's like I said, minor, but it's just something to keep in mind. If you have like dirty kids that want to grab at the TV, like you're gonna have fingerprints on it. The last con isn't really a con, just something that you might want to keep in mind. You need adequate space for this machine. You need to have space for the machine itself, not necessarily the weights or anything, because that all fits in the machine and on the back of the machine, but you need to be able to stand 6 feet away from it so that it can track your movements. I have gotten before I've gotten too close to the screen and it won't count your reps, which, you know, if you don't have that much space and you don't care about the rep counting or the form assessment, then maybe you're okay with being a little bit closer to the screen. But I don't know, it's one of the benefits of the machine is that it can count reps and look at your form, so you want to make sure that you are, you know, able to stand far away from it. My overall review, because you guys deserve to know, is would I buy it again? Yes, I mean, considering it's an investment, I don't want to buy 2 of them, but I find it very useful right now. I'm gonna find it really useful when I have the baby and I can't make it to the gym. I just need a 30-minute workout. And then I think it's absolutely something to consider right now with all the gyms opening and closing, and maybe you're in a more fragile state and so you don't want to be around a lot of people. Maybe you don't like people in general and you just need to stay home and work out. So there's a lot of benefits to it. I would recommend the Tempo to people. Yes. Thank you for watching this review. Please let me know if you have any questions at all. Like I said, on Instagram, I'm going to be just working out on it more and giving you guys even more feedback than this video. But please, again, let me know if you have any questions at all. Subscribe if you haven't, like this video, and share it with someone that might want to use the Tempo. You're worth it.